What's up guys, Darius here back with another video. Today it's actually sunny, it's pretty warm, which is good. No more freezing, I'm not going to be trembling in front of the camera. It's all good. If you're here from, I'm trying to get the best lighting. If you're here from Vlogs of Knowledge, well, first of all, welcome, and you're about to get an explanation of why there's no Vlogs of Knowledge episode today. If you're here from Darius my personal channel, well, you're about to understand what happened and why there's no Vlogs of Knowledge episode today, Wednesday, and also the lesson that I took out of it and how I can maybe try to help you in life with it. You can maybe learn from my lesson. So what happened is, I hope that this lighting is okay. It looks okay. So what happened is, my hard drive pretty much broke. I lost all of my files, everything that I've ever built, worked for Vlogs of Knowledge, all gone. All my characters, all the drawings that I did, all the animations, all the sound effects, all the backgrounds, all the pictures from my videos, every single thing was all on my external hard drive, and every single thing is gone. Literally everything, which is why there is no Vlogs of Knowledge episode today, because I lost all of my files. So what happened? It was Monday and I was working on the episode that was supposed to come out today, and then my computer froze and everything is on that drive, even the libraries that Final Cut uses. Final Cut is an editing software for those that don't know, and it uses libraries to load the files, to remember where you cut each clip and so on. And that library was on my external drive, as well as the images that were going on to that video, as well as the sound effects, the audio, everything was on that drive. So there was at the time that my computer froze, my computer was communicating with the drive. It was exchanging data, files, through this Final Cut editing software. So my computer froze, and I thought that the best thing to do was to do a hard reset. Now, a hard reset on a computer is simply when, if for example the operating system itself is frozen, you can't go and you can't click restart the computer, you can literally just hold the power button physically on your computer for about 5 seconds and your computer will automatically shut down. It's sort of like you're choking your computer. That's what it feels like. So I did that and I restarted my computer, went back into my Mac, and I saw that my hard drive was not recognizable. Like, it was showing up, but there was a lot of folders missing. So then I'm like, okay, that's bad. But this has happened before. So I'm like, you know what? Maybe if I just do a restart again, or I try to unplug and plug the hard drive back in again, it'll work. I eventually got it to work. I could see some files, but then I realized that a lot of the files are either corrupted or even missing. Like, I would have the folder structure that I've always had, but a lot of the files were missing or corrupted. That's when I realized that this was more serious than I thought. That's when I realized that maybe I had lost all of my files. Now, on my computer, I have something called a Hackintosh, which is basically running a Mac on a PC computer. So I don't actually have a Mac. I built my own custom computer and I installed Mac on it, the Mac operating system, which is why it's called a Hackintosh. It's not a Macintosh, it's a Hackintosh, because you're hacking Mac. You're hacking a Macintosh. And that sometimes tends to have a bit of issues in terms of how smooth things go. You know, because you're not running you're not running Mac on the hardware parts that it's supposed to have. You're kind of making a hybrid between the two. So at first I thought maybe that was the issue. Maybe something happened with the Hackintosh, something happened with the bug. So I'll try it on Windows. I went to Windows and I could see all of my files. So I'm like, okay, that's good. Then I ran a recovery tool on my hard drive, because I had gone back to my Mac and I saw that the hard drive wasn't even recognizable anymore. So I'm like, you know what? I'm going to run a recovery tool. So I ran a recovery tool to try to get back the data, which was kind of stupid if I could see all the files on my Windows, but nonetheless, I did it. And that recovery, it stopped, it froze. So I'm like, okay, I stopped it. I re-went to my Windows, and then I saw that on my Windows, my drive was simply not showing up anymore at all. And on my Mac, it wasn't showing up at all anymore. So I kind of concluded that I broke my hard drive at that point, right? Because I did some research on Google, and when a hard drive stops showing up on any computer, I have like 4 computers at home, when it stops showing up on any computer, then that most probably means that the hard drive is dead. Now, of course, you can send it in for repair and get that for sure, but the data is most probably lost. So that's when I realized Monday that my whole entire data was lost. And Monday is almost close to the day that I finished Vlogs of Knowledge. So I knew that there was absolutely no way that I was going to put a video for this week. So I had to swallow the pill to accept that everything is gone. There will be no Vlogs of Knowledge this week, and that, you know what, it is what it is. Now here's why I made this video, and why and what you can learn from this, and how I took this whole experience of my hard drive breaking and my hard drive losing all of my files. I'm actually pretty happy. Surprisingly, I'm pretty happy. I didn't get mad. I didn't get angry. I didn't regret the fact that I ran the recovery tool when I probably shouldn't have. I don't regret absolutely anything. The way I took it is, look, my hard drive is broken. I lost all of my files. Sure, I worked over a year and a half, almost 2 years now on those files. That's okay. There was a lot wrong with these files, because what happened was, when you create, for example, my pixel art, my animations, when you create the animations, at the beginning I was trying to create them for the long term. I built templates, like a blank body that I can draw over, so that for the future I wouldn't have to always draw the body. I could just use the template and draw over that, which would make my life easier. But these templates were unoptimized. Like, as I kept drawing and making more characters, I got better, and I changed a little bit the style of the characters. So a lot of my older characters don't have these updates, like shadows and like just a little bit of different detail to the character. And I always wanted to go back and like give them a refresh, you know, so that they're all consistent in my new videos. But I never did, because like, it's a lot of work. I have a lot of characters. Also, there was a lot of issues in terms of the organizational structure of the folders within my characters. Basically, it was all a mess. Like, it was really all of a mess. I let it get too out of hand, and it could need like a good fix up. So I took this as an excuse not to get angry at the fact that I lost all my files. I took this as an excuse to see this as an opportunity to start again, to make everything from scratch better. So now I'm going to redraw all of my characters. I'm going to draw them with the knowledge that I have now, the updates that I have now. I'm going to properly organize them in their respective files, their structures, how I want them to be. This will be a good opportunity for me to redo everything. Like Vlogs of Knowledge, even though I just went to season 3, we'll get a refresh. Everything will be new. I'll be starting from scratch again and all of that good stuff. So that's how I took it. I could have taken it in a very bad way. I could have been butthurt. I could have been angry. I could have been sad. I could have beaten myself up for the fact that it was my fault that I killed my drive. I could have beaten myself up. I could have forced myself, put pressure on myself to go out and like try to get my hard drive fixed, try to recover the files. For what? When I can just choose how I interpret the situation, when I can just choose how I deal with the situation, and what I do from now on. So what I'm going to do from now on is I'm going to rebuild stronger and better than ever. And I think this is a good thing. This is a good thing because I bought a new hard drive. My hard drive was already old. I changed the way that I work within my hard drives. I'm going to make it a lot more portable. For one, to prevent this situation from ever happening again, I'm going to split my work between 2 external hard drives. I got 2 hard drives. So this is already an improvement in itself. I'll also be able to have it portable. Like I said, I bought a portable SSD hard drive. It's going to give me better speeds. So all in all, this was a good thing. This led to me improving the way I work, my workflow, my show, and also to rebuild everything from a fresher perspective, to rebuild everything from scratch, have all my characters look identical, and generally give you guys an amazing show for Vlogs of Knowledge. And yeah, so I take it as a good thing. So if there's anything you learned out of this video, is that whatever happens, you can't control what happens. There was no way I could have prevented my hard drive from breaking. Well, there was, but let's not think about that. What's done is done. My hard drive is broken. I lost all my files. That's a fact. The only thing I can do, and this is what a friend told me, which is a very good line, is the only thing you can do is make the best out of the current situation that you're in. That's it. That's all. Stop worrying about the past. Stop stressing about the future. What can you do today to make your life better, to make the situation better? Because that's literally all that you can have. So right now, I filmed this video. I'm going to film the video announcing my Vlogs of Knowledge people that there's not going to be a video for them today. And then I'm going to be working on my animations, on my drawings, making them better, and everything that I said that I was going to do in this video. So that was it for today. I hope that you guys can have learned something out of this video. I hope that this video was useful to you in giving you some value, some fresh new perspective on how you handle and interpret different things. If it did, if you've enjoyed it, please leave it a big thumbs up. Make sure to comment down below what you think about what I've just said about the way I interpret things. If there's situations where you could have interpreted things differently, please do leave me a comment. I would love to read and answer them all, because I do answer all of your comments both on this channel and on my Vlogs of Knowledge channel. So my name has been Darius. It's been an absolute pleasure, and I will see you all next time. Peace!